Massive earthquake jolts South Asia. Deadly destruction in Myanmar. Myanmar quake jolts Thailand and China. Thailand locks down airport and subways. State of emergency declared in Bangkok. Quake rocks South Asia. That is our top focus on India First.
Hello and welcome. You watching India First. I'm Gaurav Sawant. A very powerful earthquake, 7.9 on the Richter scale, hit Myanmar today. It's toppled buildings, it's crushed cars, it's had an impact 900 kilometers away in Bangkok, even further away in the southern part of China, in the Yunnan province. There has been a massive loss of life in Myanmar. Lives have been lost in Thailand. Several people are still feared missing, trapped in debris, both in Myanmar and in Bangkok. And we get you details. But first, I want to bring you this report from Myanmar, where the military junta has now declared a state of emergency across multiple regions. Another added fear: aftershocks, tremors, they continue to be felt and people are extremely apprehensive. Whether it's in Bangkok or in Myanmar, Thailand or Myanmar, people are being asked to stay outdoors, not return homes. Several buildings have been declared unsafe. There are huge cracks in those buildings, and we'll get you reports from Thailand. But first, this report from Ground Zero in Myanmar.
Two powerful earthquakes measuring 7.7 and 6.4 on the Richter scale hit Myanmar on Friday. Chaos and panic was visible on the streets. The iconic Awa Bridge in Mandalay collapsed into the Irrawaddy River. Several buildings crumbled due to the massive earthquake, which had its epicenter near Sagaing.
जब ये अर्थक्वेक आया उस वक्त हम लोग इंडिया सेंटर में थे उस वक्त वो जो हमारा बिल्डिंग था बहुत ही बुरी तरह से हिल रहा था। ज्यादा जो नुकसान हुआ है वो मंडले में, नेपिटो में, जो इंडिया के आसपास का जो एरिया है, स्पेशली सगाई, उधर ज्यादा नुकसान हुआ है।
Myanmar's ruling military has now declared a state of emergency across multiple regions. The army-run MRTV showed images of residents sifting through the rubble of destroyed buildings with bare hands. The junta leader visited the injured in the hospital and surveyed the damage at several sites across the city. Scientists now warn of possible aftershocks in the region and urge people to remain calm.
Large earthquakes, and in fact most earthquakes, are followed by aftershocks. Those aftershocks occur because of the kind of change in stress in the Earth's crust. So some of that stress is accommodated in the form of these additional earthquakes as stress is kind of transferred onto different parts of the fault systems.
Tremors were also felt in China's southwest Yunnan province. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed concern over the earthquake in Myanmar and in Thailand. India has offered all assistance to Myanmar in any rescue and relief effort. Casualties are feared in the earthquake that rocked Myanmar, Thailand and parts of China. Earthquakes are relatively common in Myanmar, which is situated near the Sagaing Fault, which runs north to south through the center of the country. Bureau Report, India Today.
a building that collapsed like a pack of cards. One of the worst impacted regions from this earthquake was Bangkok in Thailand. We'll show you images of that under construction building that collapsed. A large number of people have either been killed or are still feared buried under the debris. People in Bangkok rushed out of their homes and offices, malls, even hotels where tourists were staying as buildings swayed violently from one side to the other. Many were seen running in the wrong direction, down escalators in panic as one aftershock after the other followed. Is the situation stabilizing now? I'll get you more, but first, this report.
Destruction, devastation, and despair. Thailand, which is often called the land of smiles, has turned into the land of desolation. Panic gripped capital Bangkok on Friday after a powerful earthquake of magnitude 7.9 on Richter scale hit central Myanmar.
I thought I was fainting because everything suddenly shaking just a little bit, and then when you felt harder, and I was turning to my boss and I was like, do you feel the same thing? And she's like, yeah, I thought it was me. And then the light started to fall off the floor, the ground, and then we ran down to the building from 25th floor.
The shaking was so intense in Bangkok that several high rises with rooftop pools resembled waterfalls.
I was in this building right behind me. It was a shopping mall, and I was there to buy camera equipment, and all of a sudden the whole building just began to move. Immediately there was screaming, there was a lot of panic. I just started walking calmly at first, but then the building started really moving, and yeah, a lot of screaming, a lot of panic.
Debris was also seen falling from under construction skyscrapers as buildings swayed.
All around, we can see the cracks. All of us are sitting out hungry. There's small kids who are very scared, and they're crying a lot. The situation is very bad. The Prime Minister has announced for an emergency, and we all are praying hard. Please, everyone, pray hard for Bangkok, Thailand.
One such 30-story building, which was still under construction, collapsed, trapping several workers. Many are feared dead, and rescue operations are still underway. The authorities have also brought rescue dogs to search for people inside the rubble. Thai Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra declared emergency in Bangkok. Several buildings have now been evacuated and businesses have been asked to shut down in Thai capital. Bangkok went into lockdown after the disaster as the government closed metro services, airport and subways. The Stock Exchange of Thailand has also suspended all trading activities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed concern over the situation in Myanmar and Thailand and offered India's assistance. Bureau Report, India Today.
And just a short while back, I spoke to some of the eyewitnesses in Bangkok. The situation is slowly limping back to normal, but there are apprehensions because people can't go inside their homes just as yet. Many of the buildings have been declared unsafe by the administration. People may be forced to spend the night out in the open. Nan Ratikaran is a climate activist who joins us from Bangkok. Rudra Kumar is a local again who joins us from Bangkok. And Rudra, if I could ask you first, there was a state of emergency that was declared. We were also told that the airport was shut. Is the airport operational now or remains shut?
During this time, everything shut down in Bangkok, and people also cannot come inside the building. They are waiting around it to check that the building is safe now. And yeah, we still didn't take any staff outside from our building, and we are waiting.
So you're still waiting to enter buildings. The administration had asked everybody to come out of their homes. Several buildings were declared unsafe. So will people be staying out tonight? Is there food available? Are medicines available? Is that a problem?
Yeah, during this time, mostly they still come to check the building that is safe enough or not, and we're not allowed to use the elevator. And as you know that we have a lot of high-rise buildings, and people have to wait. They just allow 5 people or 2 people, but come with the security to walk upstairs to get the stuff. And now, from here, 4 hours already, they still have to check about their stuff to come back home.
Okay.
Yeah, and also traffic jam here.
There's a massive traffic jam. Is the airport now open? Is the airport now open, or does the airport remain in lockdown? Is the airport still closed?
I'm not sure so much, but in the beginning, they said, they're still closed. But what I can see here from the BTS station, the Sky 10 is still closed, and they don't know when they will open again. They said we have to wait until they announce again.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nan, stay with me. Stay with me for a moment. I want to bring in Rudra Kumar, who also joins us on the show. Rudra, what can you tell us? Where are you? Are people around you safe? Are aftershocks still being felt?
Currently I'm in my home area, and it's kind of a low rising area. So there's not many high buildings and stuff. So people here are pretty calm about it. They're pretty chill. But my school's in an area with a lot of high rise buildings. So there was a lot of chaos, definitely. And for the aftershocks, there's been many news coming in, fake, real, I don't know. But as of now, I haven't experienced any aftershock after the actual earthquake. So I think that's that.
And is there electricity? Is the airport still shut? Because some tourists were very scared in the morning. They wanted to go back to their home countries. Are they able to do that?
Definitely. I'm not sure about the airport. I'm sure about some stuff in my area that's shut down, like some apartments that are high-rise buildings. People are not allowed to enter. So they have to stay away for the night, especially in high-rise buildings that are situated right next to the Chao Phraya River. There's people who cannot go in those buildings because they're not allowed to. I'm not really sure about the airport, but yes, I'm sure about the fact that there were many people who wanted to go home. And many of my friends also are saying that they want to go home to another country, to flee the country, because there's many aftershock scares that maybe it's tomorrow, maybe it's today.
There was also a tsunami apprehension. Have you heard anything about that? Were people asked to move away from the sea, or were they just bits of information that were being shared on social media and not officially?
I don't think it's officially been shared on any news channel, but yes, definitely there's been a lot of stuff spreading about tsunamis on social media, and I've heard about it. And people are just fearing that maybe the tsunami from back then in Phuket might come back. So it just scares amongst people. Maybe there might be a tsunami, maybe there might not be, but geographically we shouldn't rule out the possibility of a tsunami.
Okay. Nan, if you can hear me, do people have access to food and water outside their homes if they're not being permitted to go in?
Yeah, we're still waiting, and now it seems like somewhere burning already with the building. You see,
Okay. Yeah, we're looking at massive traffic jams behind you. A lot of people are there on the streets. Can you walk around, Nan, can you walk around and show us what's happening?
Okay. I can show you what's happening around here. And also they have a prevention department, and also many workers from the building construction come back home, but yeah, still traffic jam. And I am in the Ali station. It's the Sky 10 station. It's still closed. No, the Sky 10 operate now. No, and people still waiting here. You see, a lot here.
Oh, so everybody is out on the streets.
Yeah.
Will you also? Will you and your friends and family?
Yeah.
I hope everyone is safe. Will you be out on the streets tonight?
We don't know. Yes, because they don't allow us to pick the stuff. Yeah.
Okay. And are shops now open, or are shops and markets all shut?
The shop, some open, some shut already. But what my parents and my colleagues said, the best place we should move out from Bangkok, because Bangkok is so much high-rise building here. Better we should leave some open space and far away from the high-rise building in Bangkok.
Okay, Nan, you stay safe. Rudra, stay safe. I will come back to both of you for more, and hope you're able to access your homes and are in a safe environment as quickly as possible. Many thanks for joining me here on India Today.